again, all levels Vinyasa flow, linking breath with movement, getting our bodies moving and just getting rid of the stagnant stuff going on, you know? So, like I usually say, respect your bodies, only go to your edge, never enter any kind of discomfort or pain. You can skip a vinyasa if you want, go right into downward facing dog or go into child's pose. Do what your body needs and wants with my guidance, of course. So, yeah, so let's get started. We're gonna start standing today. So, standing at the top of your mat with your feet close but not touching. Evenly distribute your weight on all 4 points of each foot. That's pinky toe joint, big toe joint, inner and outer heel. Lifting the kneecaps by contracting the quadriceps, squeezing the glutes as you tuck the tailbone slightly as you pull up on the pubic bone. Drawing belly button in towards spine, dropping the shoulders away from the ears as you broaden across your collarbones, lengthening the back of the neck by tucking chin slightly as we draw the crown of our head to the sky. Standing nice and tall in your mountain pose, Tadasana, with your palms facing where your toes are facing. Once you get all that adjustment going on, then you'll close your eyes down or lower your gaze, just softening your eyelids. Pretend there's roots growing out of the soles of your feet down into the earth, anchoring you firmly, grounding you down as you lift the rest of your body up to the sky, making space within your vertebrae, bringing your focus to your breath, feeling your rib cage expand and contract. The muscles surrounding your rib cage, so the muscles in your trunk, are stretching as you breathe in, contracting as you breathe out. So just making an observation of your breath, maybe scanning the body, noticing any areas that are stiff or tense. And you're going to use your breath to soften those areas. Releasing on the exhale, making the space with your inhale. Now we're going to take a deep inhale, filling the very bottom of our lungs, then the middle of our lungs, and then our upper lungs. Open mouth exhale, let it all go. We're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale, send your inhale to the very bottom of your lungs. Feel the middle, the upper, take another sip of air. Open mouth, exhale, let it all go. 1 more cleansing breath, just like that. Inhale to the bottom of your lungs, middle of your lungs, upper lungs. Take another sip of air at the very top, and open mouth, exhale, let it all go. Now we'll seal the lips, breathing only through the nose. And we're going to come into our Ujjayi breath. Place the tip of your tongue on the back of the 2 front teeth, and you'll feel this constriction happening in the back of the throat as you breathe in and out, making an oceanic sound. It's very audible as you inhale and exhale. Make that connection. Some people are louder than others, but wherever you are in your breath, the Ujjayi breath allows us for more control within our practice. When we have that control over our breath, it starts to lengthen and get us deeper into our stretches, our asana, and deeper into ourselves. So nice full inhales, emptying the lungs completely on your exhales. Trying to find a nice rhythm here. As you continue to deepen and lengthen each breath, we'll bring our hands to heart center, thumb tips to touch the sternum. Here we'll set our intention for our practice. Maybe a mantra you've been working on or a manifestation. Something you can come back to through your practice as well as your breath. Staying grounded into the earth and lifting up to the sky. We'll slowly lift the head, opening our eyes. Inhale your prayer up to the sky. Exhale, release your arms to your sides, Tadasana. We're going to warm up the shoulders and neck here. So make sure you're still grounding down through all 4 points of each foot as you're lifting the crown to the sky. Staying with your Ujjayi breath, we have one breath, one movement. So use your whole inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, bring your arms back down to your sides as you turn your head to your right hand side. Use your whole inhale, bring your head back to center, lift both arms up, reach, reach, reach. Make sure you're drawing that belly in, you're lengthening up and grounding down through all 4 points of each foot. Exhale, draw the belly in even more as you lower your arms to your sides and turn your head to your left. Inhale, head to center, both arms reach up. And exhale, turn your head to the right and lower your arms back down to your sides. Inhale, lift, head to center. And exhale, release, turn your head to the left. One more on each side. Inhale, both arms reach up, head to center. Exhale, turn to the right, lower your arms down. Inhale, head to center. Both arms reach up. And exhale, turn your head to the left and lower your arms down. Inhale, both arms reach up. On your exhale, you're going to cactus the arms, lifting your heart. Lift up out of the low back and hips and come into a micro back bend. Shining your heart up to the sky, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Make sure you're not dumping in the low back. You keep drawing that belly in, squeeze your glutes, lift the kneecaps, contract the quadriceps. Inhale, both arms reach back up. Again, exhale, cactus the arms, shine your heart up. Inhale, both arms reach up. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold, leading with your chest. Keep your knees slightly bent here to protect your hamstrings until we're fully warmed up. Fingertips to the floor, shin your thighs, find your flat back, Ardha Uttanasana lift. Exhale, fold. Now we're going to bend our knees enough to roll it, lay your chest on top of the thighs. We're going to roll it up to stand. Inhale, stack vertebrae on top of vertebrae. Let your arms hinge from the shoulders. Save a little bit of inhale at the top as we raise our arms wide and up. Exhale, cactus the arms, shine your heart up. Come into a micro back bend. Inhale, both arms reach back up. Swan dive down, forward fold, Uttanasana. Lead with your chest. Halfway lift, inhale, find your flat back, crown away from the tail, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, fold, bend the knees, chest on top of the thighs, roll it up to stand. Inhale, step vertebrae on top of vertebrae. Save a little inhale at the top, both arms reach to the sky. And exhale, squeeze your shoulder blades together, cactus arms, shine your heart up. Inhale, both arms reach up. Swan dive down, forward fold, lead with the chest. Halfway lift, inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, lay the chest on top of the thighs, roll it up to stand, inhale. Save a little inhale at the top, both arms reach, reach, reach. Exhale, cactus to arms, squeeze shoulder blades together. Inhale, both arms reach up. Swan dive down, forward fold, lead with your chest. Halfway lift, inhale, find your flat back. Fold on the exhale, bend your knees, lay the chest on top of the thighs, roll it up to stand, inhale. Keep the inhale going, raise your arms up, exhale, cactus the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together, lifting your heart, inhale, both arms reach up, and swan dive down, forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold where we're gonna stay. So here, you can grab opposite elbows to feel more space being created in the upper vertebrae, so you feel kind of like an opening there in your upper back. You can shift your torso back and forth or your hips, shake your head yes and no. Make sure you're still grounded through all 4 points of each foot, so you're rooting nice and firm down into the ground. As you hinge from the waist, allowing your upper body to be nice and heavy. Palms back down to the earth. So plant the palms nicely as we step our right foot back. Inhale, exhale, downward facing dog. Keep your feet separated about hips distance apart once you get into your downward facing dog. Make sure your fingers are spread nice and wide. Index fingers to be parallel with each other. Pressing your mat away as you lift out of the wrists. Shoulders are reaching away from the ears. As you engage your shoulder blades, just like we did just now, yeah? So you're activating the muscles in between the shoulder blades to move the shoulder blades down your back. Lifting sit bones to the sky. Pedal out the heels here. Shake your head yes and no. Take a nice big inhale here, lifting both heels up. Exhale, melt them towards the earth. Again, inhale, lift both heels up. And exhale, release. Keep your feet hips distance apart. We're going to raise the heels. Inhale, shift your shoulders right above the wrist, coming into almost tabletop, hovering your knees right above the earth. Engage the belly up towards the spine. Shoulders reach away from the ears. You're pressing your mat away. Nicely grounded through the palms here. Fingertips. Take an inhale. Exhale, straighten your legs, downward facing dog. Full inhale, complete exhale. Lift the heels on your next inhale. Drop the knees to hover just above the mat. Shifting shoulders right above the hands. Shoulders reach away from the ears. Engage the abdominals up towards the spine. Take an inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full round of breath here. Nice big inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale, lift the heels. Drop the knees to hover just above the mat. Coming into almost tabletop. Staying for a round of breath. Inhale. Full exhale. Take another inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. So we're going to do that one more time. Take a round of breath here. Down dog. Full inhale. Full exhale. And on your next inhale, we're going to lift the heels one more time. Drop the knees to hover just above the mat. Engage the core. Press your mat away. Broaden through the upper back. Head is in line with the spine. Take a full inhale. And on your exhale, we're going to drop the knees all the way down to the earth, open them up, bring your big toes to touch at the back, send your sit bones to your heels, coming into child's pose. And leave your elbows soft here as we settle down in to your child's pose as you draw the forehead down towards the earth. We're going to start rocking the forehead back and forth, activating our third eye center. Coming back to that intention you set at the beginning of practice, as well as your Ujjayi breath. Relaxing the quadriceps and low back, allowing your sit bones to fall towards the heels even more. On your next inhale, straighten both arms out in front of you. Make sure that you're pressing down through the palms. Your fingers are still spread nice and wide. Eyes of the elbows are facing each other. And here we're going to take another inhale since I was talking. And we're going to exhale, walk your hands over to your right hand side. Only come over enough to where you feel this opening in the left side body. And you feel the stretch in and through the left armpit. Anchor down through the palms as you press and draw your sit bones back towards the heels. This will increase the stretch on the left side and the opening in between the ribs through the intercostal muscles. Lift the head, inhale, walk your hands back to center. On your exhale, start walking your hands over to your left hand side. Press down through the palms, sit bones are reaching to the heels. Anchor through the palms, and then you'll feel the stretch in the right side body through the right armpit this time. Drop the forehead down towards the earth and breathe into the right side body. And we'll lift the head, inhale, walk your hands back to center, and we'll take our exhale here. On your next inhale, we're going to rise up into tabletop, bringing hands under your shoulders, knees underneath each hip, tops of the feet grounding, pressing your mat away, broadening through the upper back, heads in line with the spine. We have a nice flat back, belly zips up. And also, if you have sensitive knees, go ahead and place a blanket underneath your knees for a little extra padding. We're going to move dynamically, so one breath, one movement. So stay with your Ujjayi, lengthen and deepen each breath like we do, but we're going to allow for one movement, one breath. So inhale, you're going to raise the right arm with the left leg. Keep everything in line with the spine, keep zipping that belly up, and reach forward with the right fingertips and press back through the left heel. Exhale, back in the tabletop. Left arm, right leg lifts, inhale. Reach through the left fingertips, press back through the right heel. Belly zips up, exhale, all fours. Right arm, left leg lifts, inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale, left arm, right leg lifts. Exhale, release, tabletop. Right arm, left leg, inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, left arm, right leg lifts. Exhale, release. One more on each side. Right arm, left leg. Inhale, lift and reach. Exhale, tabletop. Left arm, right leg. Inhale, lifts. And exhale, back into tabletop. Inhale, right arm, left leg lifts. Stay here or start bending your left knee. And you're going to take your right hand and reach for your left foot. If you make that connection, make sure you're using your exhales to kick into this hand, and then you'll feel that stretch in the right shoulder in the front. We make the space with our inhales, get deeper into our stretches with our exhales. Make sure you're not collapsing in the left side of your shoulder or wrist. Keep pressing the mat away and lift. Nice full inhales and complete exhales. Make sure you have control and don't let this foot slingshot away from you as you release your right hand. Inhale, right arm forward, left leg back. Exhale, back into all fours. Other side, left arm, right leg lifts on your inhale. Stay here or start bending the right knee, taking left hand to the top of this foot. Using your exhales again, kicking into this hand to stretch the front of your left shoulder and chest. Stay with your breath. Nice full inhales and complete exhales. Keep pressing your mat away through the right hand, fingers spread nice and wide. Lift out of that right shoulder. Slow and controlled, inhale, release that foot, reach your left arm forward, right leg back, and exhale into all fours. Lift the head and chest, drop the belly, shoulders away from the ears. Inhale into your cow. Exhale, tuck the chin and tailbone into your cat. Inhale into your cow pose. And exhale into your cat. Continue with your own breath, moving in and out of your cat-cows. Inhaling into your cow. Exhaling into your cat. Any other movements you want to add to your cat-cow is totally cool. Just stay connected with your breath and allow an inhale or an exhale to lead the movement. On your next inhale, let's meet back into a neutral spine and tabletop. And on the exhale, we'll curl the toes, sending our sit bones to the sky, coming back into downward facing dog. Belly zips up and in, heels are melting towards the earth, pressing your mat away. Shoulders are lifting away from the ears. One more breath in downward facing dog. Full inhale, full exhale. Lift the heels, inhale, start walking your hands to your feet. Exhaling at the top of your mat in your forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, arms wide and up, reach for the sky, lead with the chest. And exhale, release your arms to your sides, back into Tadasana. So we're going to stand at the top of your mat, feet close but not touching. Evenly distribute your weight on all 4 points of each foot. And we're going to inhale, both arms reach up. Making space within the spine, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold, lead with your chest. Halfway lift, find that flat back. Inhale, crown away from your tail. And exhale, fold. Plant the palms, you're going to step your right foot back, inhale, and then With your exhale, you're going to take another inhale as you raise your left leg up into three-legged dog. So it's a quick exhale. Inhale, really stretch that leg up. Melt the right heel down. Keep the back of your right leg nice and open. Press your mat away. We're going to take an inhale here, and then exhale, start bending your left knee. Drawing your heel towards the sit bones as you lift your left knee up to the sky, opening up the left hip. Make the space with your inhales. On your exhales, maybe lift that left knee a little higher to the sky. If circles feel good to you, articulating your hip joint, that's totally fine. Clockwise, counterclockwise. Straighten your left leg, inhale. On your exhale, we're going to draw our left knee towards left elbow tricep as you shift forward. Inhale, left leg lifts, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee towards right elbow tricep. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg lifts. Exhale, draw your left knee towards the nose. Step your left foot lightly by your left hand. Make sure each foot has its own lane, so you might have to move this right foot out to the right a little bit. Hips square. We're going to rise up into crescent, inhale. Arms forward and up. You can keep a slight bend in the right knee. Arms are lifting nicely as you drop your shoulders away from the ear. Make sure you keep drawing your lower belly in towards the low back so we don't get an anterior pelvic tilt here and dumping into the low back. You're lifting up, making that space, and staying nice and strong in your abdominals. Everybody's going to take your hands to your hips. We're going to do some lunging here. So, we're going to first start, inhale, straighten your left leg as you lift your right heel up. So now you're going to feel the activation in your right calf. On your exhale, you're going to bend both knees. So we're aiming 90-degree angles with our legs. So 90 degree, yeah? Inhale, straighten your left leg, both legs straighten, lift the right heel up. Exhale, sink down into your lunge. Inhale, straighten and lift. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, straighten and lift. Exhale, sink down. Two more, inhale, lift. Make sure you're not locking this left knee out either. Keep lifting the kneecap with your quadricep. Exhale, sink. Last one, inhale. Exhale, sink. And you're going to let this right knee fall all the way down to the earth and release these toes. We're going to raise our arms back up, inhale, and exhale, arms to the floor. We're going to send our sit bones back on our exhale into our half split. So you're drawing these left toes towards you as you stretch this left hamstring out. You can do this dynamically as well if you'd like. If you want to inhale into a nice flat back, lifting the heart, and then exhale, get a little bit deeper into that hamstring. Or just stay here, working on your breath and sending it to the left hammy. One more breath here in your half split. Nice full inhale and exhale. We're going to start bending this left knee again, coming into our little low lunge. And we're going to curl the right toes and lift the right knee up. And we're already set up for our little twist here. So you're going to leave your right hand down to your mat and lift your left arm up into an upper back twist. Inhale. Make sure you're not collapsing the right side. You keep pushing your mat away, lifting with this left hand, left shoulder away from left ear. Stay and breathe. Rotating left shoulder back towards the spine, keeping your chest nice and open. another inhale. Exhale, release your left hand down. Moving into your plank on your inhale, left foot moves back. So shoulders should be right above your wrists. If staying in full plank is a little too much for you, go ahead and drop the knees and release your toes. Everybody is still broadening through the upper back. Shoulders right above those wrists. Fingers spread nice and wide. We're going to lower our chest down to the earth, so take another inhale. Exhale, squeeze elbows in, chest to the earth. We're going to tent our fingers outside of our mat, leaving our elbows high. Forehead to the mat, make sure you're grounding through the tops of your feet and not lifting. We're going to inhale, roll it up. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Two more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Last one. Inhale, lift the head and chest. And exhale, release. Hands come under your shoulders on your inhale. Curl the toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll take a cleansing breath here. Inhaling through the nose. Open mouth. Exhale, let it all go. We're going to step our feet together, right leg lifts, inhale. Step your right foot lightly by your right hand. Left foot meets the right, forward fold, exhale, at the top of your mat. Inhale, arms wide, lead with the chest to stand, reach for the sky, and release your arms to your sides, exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, both arms reach up. Swan dive down, forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold on the exhale. Plant the palms. Step your left foot back. Inhale. Now we're going to take a quick exhale and then inhale. Raise this right leg up into three-legged dog. Stretch it all the way up to the sky. Stretching the front body. Those right toes are reaching, reaching, reaching for the sky. And on your exhale, bend that right knee, drawing the heel towards the sit bone. Now we're opening up the right hip. If you did circles on the other side, you do circles here, clockwise, counterclockwise, or we stay here and use our inhale to make the space and our exhale to lift this right knee up to the sky even more. And we'll go ahead and straighten the right knee. Inhale, exhale, draw your right knee towards right elbow, tricep. Inhale, right leg lifts, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to left elbow, tricep. Inhale, right leg lifts, three-legged dog. And exhale, draw the knee in towards your chest. Step your right foot lightly by your right hand and move your left foot out a little bit to the left for a wider base. Hips square. When you're ready, rise up into your crescent. Inhale. So make sure that your hips are square so your right hip draws back, belly in, lifting out of the low back, shoulders away from those ears, nice bend in this right knee. We're going to take an inhale, exhale, drop your hands to your hips. Now we're going to go through our lunges. So maintain the engagement within your core, lift out of the low back. Chest is open, shoulders down. Nice and solid up in here, yeah? So we're going to inhale here, straighten your right leg, lift this left heel up, and now you're going to feel the engagement in your left calf. Exhale, bend both knees, 90-degree angles. 90, 90. Down to your lunge. Inhale, straighten and lift. Make sure you keep it lifting this right kneecap. Do not lock this knee out. Exhale, sink. Inhale, straighten and lift the left heel. Exhale, sink. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale, sink into your lunge. Last 2. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, sink. 1 more. Inhale, lift. And exhale, sink. Drop the left knee all the way down to the earth. Release those toes. Bring your hands up. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the earth. Surround your right foot. Maybe bring a couple blocks around that foot or books, whatever you're using for a prop or props. On your exhale, send your sit bones back towards your left heel as you draw your right toes towards you into half split on this side. Again, you can do this dynamically. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, get a little bit deeper into that hamstring. Or you can stay here and just breathe into the right side. We got one more breath here. Nice full inhale and your exhale. We'll start bending this right knee on your inhale. And curl the left toes, lifting left knee off the earth. Your left hand is already down on the inside of your right foot. So we're gonna reach the right hand up into our twist. Inhale. Right shoulder away from right ear. Nice strong fingertips, reaching for the sky in the right hand. You can look up at your palm, keep a neutral head, or look down. Make sure you're not collapsing in the left shoulder, pressing your mat away, broadening across your collarbones. Lift, lift, lift. Nice full breath. In, full breath out. And we'll take an inhale here. On your exhale, release your right hand down to the earth. Move your right foot back into your plank. Inhale. Chest to the earth, squeeze elbows in. Exhale. Release the toes, tops of the feet grounding, forehead to your mat. Fingertips tented outside of the mat, elbows up. Inhale, roll it up, lift that head and chest. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Two more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Hands come underneath your shoulders on your inhale, prepping for downward facing dog. So if you want to push up into plank or all fours, and then exhale, downward facing dog, do whatever's safest for you so you're not recruiting the low back. We'll take a cleansing breath here, inhaling through the nose, open mouth, exhale, let it all go. Step your feet together, right leg lifts, left leg lifts, inhale. Step your left foot lightly by left hand. Right foot meets the left forward fold, exhale. Inhale to rise, reach for the sky, lead with the chest. Release your arms to your sides, exhale, Tadasana. All right, good. I know you did awesome. Even though I can't see you, I know you did good. All right, let's keep it moving. We are going to separate our feet to about hip distance apart. We're going to do some chair work here, okay? So now we are our quadriceps, feeling the lactic acid a little bit. We're going to add to that. So we're going to inhale. So make sure that your feet are hip distance apart, grounding down through all 4 points of each foot, lifting kneecaps, squeezing glutes, crown reaching to the sky. Inhale, arms wide and up. Exhale, sit back into your chair. You're going to place the weight more so in your heels than your toes, so you can literally pick the toes up if you want, but we're going to leave them down. So, now to lessen the curve in the low back, you have to draw the belly up towards the spine, but it might make sense to lower your arms down so that you don't put your back into extension. If your shoulder mobility is not super, lower your arms down to shoulder height, palms up. This will allow you to get that nice straight back, send your sit bones back, and place the weight more so in your heels, okay? So, now we're gonna inhale, right arm opens up to the right, you look right. Exhale back into your chair. Left arm opens, inhale, look left. Exhale back into your chair. Right arm again, inhale, look right. Exhale, chair. Left arm opens, inhale. Exhale. exhale, chair. One more on each side. We can totally do this. Inhale, right arm look right. Exhale, chair. Left arm opens. Exhale, chair. Inhale, reach for the sky to stand. Maybe a back bend at the top. Swan dive down, fold, fold, exhale. Find your flat back, Ardha Uttanasana. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, fold where we're going to stay. So if this feels good to keep your feet hip distance apart, then stay here, or start heel toeing your feet away from each other for a wider stance, then forward fold here. So whatever you want to do here feels good in your body, maybe shifting your hips back and forth, or taking your peace fingers to your big toes, getting deeper into the hammies by drawing your chest closer to the thighs. Or you can even step on your palms, using your toes to massage your wrists. You let your arms hang, bring a block underneath you, grab opposite elbows, whatever. Let's heel toe your feet to back to hip distance apart if they were out. We're going to find our flat back again. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms wide and up. Lead with your chest to stand. And exhale, arms to your sides. All right. Now we're going to inhale. We're going to come back into our chair, but add a twist. So arms reach up. Inhale. We're going to bring our palms together at the top, and exhale, bring everything down into your chair. Hands come to heart center, sit bones are reaching back, more weight in the heels and the toes, belly zips up towards the spine. We're going to inhale with the heart, and exhale, twist to your right, hooking your left elbow on the outside of your right knee. Right elbow is pointing up to the sky. Palms are equally pressing against each other. As you use your exhale to move your hands closer to your heart. This will increase the traction in the left shoulder blade. That means it's going to keep stretching the muscles in between the left shoulder blade and your spine, opening up the that shoulder. Use your inhale to make the space and your exhale to get deeper. Also press your left knee back so it's in line with your right. This will also intensify the stretch in your left shoulder. One more breath. Inhale, full exhale. Inhale, come back to center. We're going to take a break here, so straighten both legs. Fall forward into your forward bend. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms wide, reach for the sky to stand. Palms come together at the top. Exhale, bring everything back down into your chair. We lift the heart on our inhale, and this time we're going to twist to our left on our exhale. So hooking right elbow on the outside of your left knee, left elbow's in the air, and you're pressing your palms together and using your exhale to move your palms towards heart center. This time we're tractioning right shoulder blade away from the spine. You'll feel that opening and stretch there. Keep pressing that right knee back so it's in line with your left. You can look up or down or keep your head neutral. And we'll inhale, come back to center, straighten both legs, forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Plant the palms, we're going to step our right foot back, inhale, exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to shift forward into plank lead with the crown of your head. Inhale. And now we're going to come come into a side plank. So we're gonna first rotate dropping our heels to the left, coming to your left hand. Also, if you wanted to drop it down the forearms, that is totally fine. And then you'll just move your left hand over and then come into side plank that way. If you're in a full plank and you want to do a full side plank, you're rotating first over to your left, then lifting your right arm up. You can always drop the knee, the bottom knee, for a modified side plank also. Also have the option to raise the right leg up, get a little bit more recruit strengthening in the right side body. Stay and breathe. Don't dump in the left shoulder, keep lifting. That goes, everybody who is on your forearm, you don't want to collapse. You want to keep lifting as well, okay? So make sure the fingers are spread nice and wide, and you're lifting right hip up towards the sky. One more breath, inhale, full exhale. Inhale, come back to plank. Exhale, lower your chest to the earth. Find your back bend, your choice. Baby cobra, full cobra, or an up dog. Come back into downward facing dog on your exhale. Now we're going to go into side plank on the other side. So inhale, shift forward into your plank. If you need to drop it down the forearms now, please do so. Or drop the knees, release the toes if you need to. Okay, so now we're going to rotate heels to the right side. Make sure that you are either stacking left foot on top of right, or you have one foot in front of the other. Whatever feels good in your body, everybody's different. Left arm reaches up, broaden across the collarbones. Keep left hip drawn up. Lift out of that right shoulder, broaden across the collarbones. Stay and breathe. And go ahead and inhale, come back into plank, chest to the earth, exhale. Find your back bend, lift, inhale, downward facing dog, exhale. Full breath in, full breath out. We're going to lift the heels, inhale, drop the knees all the way down to the earth, coming into tabletop again. Bring your hands under the shoulders, drop ground through the tops of your feet. Nice flat back here. We're going to inhale, right arm reaches to the sky. Exhale, thread the needle. Place right shoulder and right temple down to the earth. And you can do, you can leave your left elbow bent, using that to traction the right shoulder blade again. So we're revisiting the opening of the back of the shoulder. Okay, so we just did that in our twisting chair. Now we get to get a little bit deeper with anchoring our shoulder down on the earth and then traction. Breathing into that shoulder. Nice full inhales, complete exhales. If bringing your left hand to your low back or right thigh feels good, you can go ahead and do that. Or keep your right or left arm extending out in front of you. Whatever feels good, you do. We're just concentrating on your right shoulder. If your left elbow is not bent, please bend that. Press down into the earth. Inhale, unthread the needle. Reach your right arm up to the sky. Exhale, release back into tabletop. Other side, left arm reaches up. Inhale. Thread the needle. Exhale. Left shoulder and left temple down to the earth. You can do whatever with this hand. I like to keep my elbow bent so I get a little bit deeper into my shoulder area. So we make the space with our inhales. Get a little bit deeper into that traction on the exhale. Inhale, reach that left arm back up. Exhale, back into tabletop. Inhale, walk your hands away from you about 2 feet. Keep your fingers spread nice and wide. Hips will stay right above your knees. On your exhale, melt the chest down towards the earth, coming into puppy dog. You bring your chin or forehead down to the earth. Arms are extending out in front of you. Exhales, draw the chest closer to the earth. We're going to lift the head, walk our hands back underneath our shoulders, send our sit bones to the heels, walk our hands back. And now we're going to bring both legs out in front of us. So shift your hips off to one side. We're going to bring the soles of our feet together and have our knees open. I'll face you. So what I like to do is interlace my fingers so I make a nice little, I don't even know what you call this. So that I can slip it around my toes and that'll kind of like lock me in. So then you can really press your knees down and open up your pelvic area. You're stretching your adductor muscles. This will be nice on your hip flexors. So if this is good enough and you feel the stretch, stay here and breathe. Breathe into this area. If you want a little bit more, we're going to use our exhale to bring our elbows out and lean our chest forward. Now this is going to increase the stretch in our hips and groin. Now, once you're there, you can then drop the head, tucking chin towards chest, and now you're going to feel this stretch happening in the paraspinal muscles, stemming right from the low back and up to your the base of your skull. Inhale, lift up, release the fingers if they were bound around your toes, and we're going to straighten both legs. Well, we're going to keep our knees bent. Bring your feet wider than hips distance. Make sure the soles of your feet are connected down into the earth, hands to the front of your knees. Sit up nice and tall. We're going to inhale, bring your arms up to shoulder height, palms up. On your exhale, we're going to roll it down. So draw the belly button in towards the spine, roll out vertebrae by vertebrae. So your whole spine, we start at the sacrum, get into the low back, and then we get up to the lower thoracic, mid-thoracic, upper thoracic, and then cervical. Once you get all the way down, draw both knees into your chest and start rocking back and forth, giving your low back a little massage. We'll start to do small circles with our knees, clockwise, counterclockwise. And then releasing the hips, we're going to bring our knees away from each other. Articulating both hip joints at the same time. And then the reverse direction, away from each other. Draw both knees into your chest. Lift the head, nose towards the knees, making yourself into a nice little ball. Release the head back down, keep both knees in your chest. We're going to bring our arms down to our sides, hands by the hips. On your inhale, you're gonna straighten both legs up, footprints on the ceiling, and bring your arms to the floor behind you. Make sure that your low back is connected to the earth and you're not lifting or bringing your feet overhead. Your tailbone is lengthening along the mat as we straighten both legs up. On your exhale, we're gonna lift the head and chest, reach for those toes into your crunch. Inhale, hands to the floor behind you. Exhale, bend the knees and lower your arms down. Inhale, footprints on the ceiling, arms to the floor behind you. Exhale, lift the head and chest, reach for those toes. Last bit of core activation before I leave you. Exhale, bend the knees in your chest, lower your arms down. We're gonna do this 4 more times. Inhale, arms overhead, footprints on the ceiling. Exhale into your crunch, reach for your toes. Inhale, release the hands to the floor behind you. Exhale, back to the beginning. Bend the knees, lower the arms. 3 more. Inhale, lift and straighten. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, hands to the floor behind you. Exhale, bend the knees. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Inhale, release. Exhale, back to the beginning. 1 more time. Inhale, footprints on the ceiling. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, release. Exhale, back to the beginning. Give yourself a good squeeze again. Maybe rock back and forth. And then when you're ready, we're going to release 1 leg at a time down into the earth, allowing your feet to fall naturally away from each other as you move your arms away from the body, palms up for receiving. Relaxing your quadriceps and hamstrings. Release the shoulders and chest. Unclench the teeth, softening the jaw. Softening the forehead. Closing your eyes down. Going back to a nice gentle breath. As you relax your entire body down into the earth for your Shavasana. Start wiggling your fingers and toes, coming back to your breath and your bodies. You can go ahead and raise your arms overhead to the floor behind you, bringing your feet together, pointing your toes for a full body stretch before moving off to one side of your choice, pausing in the fetal position for a moment. Pressing down into the earth to rise up, keeping your eyes closed or your gaze down. We'll come to a seated position that's comfortable for you, sitting up nice and tall with your shoulders away from the ears and your arms to your sides. And we'll inhale, fingertips reach for the sky. Palms come together at the top as we exhale, palms to heart center. Bowing our heads in gratitude. The light within me recognizes the light within you, and together we are one. Namaste. Thank you all for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the flow and getting your bodies moving. Make sure you drink plenty of water, and I'll see you next time. Bye.